Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? We're going to continue our studies of etymology, America's history, the English language, and witchcraft that's involved in all of our politics and the world beast system that we were born and now live in. On the last video, we were looking at the Library of Congress, and I had made the quote and statement that this was America's history, and maybe that could be kind of gray type of, because the Library of Congress is the history of all politics of America's history, okay? And the history of America, say all of America's artifacts and important people or people that have made great strides or history in America or that are Americans. We hold those things at the Smithsonian Institute, correct? That is held and is at Washington, D.C. It is a free museum with our tax dollars. If I believe it's free, I believe it's free. If I'm not mistaken, all museums in Washington, D.C. are free, paid for our tax dollars. I mean, I'm all for that. I love it. Information should be free, like libraries should be free, and they are. And it's just awesome that, we have these things that we can go and look at and study and learn from. So let's go now look at the Smithsonian Institute and see if we can't see anything funny, okay? So this is how the word Smithsonian looks like, Smithsonian. And when we mirror that, it will be Nain, Nose, A, Thiz, NAINNOSHTIMS. When you look in the dictionary, NAIN stands for own. Own, no. But if you look in the dictionary, NOS also stands for no. Own, no. The abbreviation for SHT in the dictionary was sheet. So there's many different things for sheet. A piece of paper with a sheet is a document. A sheet could also be a rope. I don't know if that's exactly how you spell it, but like in a sailing ship, a rope is a sheet. So, but let's use the sheet of paper. And then we can see the last four letters is TIMS. The abbreviation, so we got SHT, the abbreviation for I am, when you go in the dictionary, I am says look at in. So own, no, sheet, in, Smithsonian, I don't know. But the last four is Tim's. Let's go look at the word Tim, okay? It's right here in the dictionary. Now we all know that that is a word, Tim. It's also Timothy. It's in the Holy Bible. We have in the New Testament, Timothy. But in the dictionary right here, there's one definition for Tim. And it is Scottish, and it means empty. The only dictionary I see in the dictionary that is Tim says empty. Empty. So the Smithsonian Institute, which holds all these wonderful things like pterodactyls and giants and the truth about dinosaurs and all kinds of other discoveries, things that they found in the Grand Canyon and other mounds and pyramids, well, just all, anyways. If we mirror it backwards, it could be broken down etymology way. like the English language is, Smith, Son, Iron. It's words taken from different languages put together to make one word. Smithsonian Institute. Spelt backwards, which holds all kinds of America's history, could be read, own no sheet in empty. Own no sheet empty. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that they say they have a whole bunch of stuff, but if you mirror it backwards, empty in sheet no own no sheet in empty. It's just purely historical documentation proof of the English language coincidences in our American history, language, politics, the lies that the man and Satan have spent and spread on us. We are under a spell in witchcraft. You can believe it or not. That's up to you. I'm just giving you and showing you coincidence after coincidence after coincidence after coincidence after coincidence. Because doesn't the Smithsonian Institute say they own everything? Isn't it theirs? Aren't they allowed to go around the world at archaeological digs and then claim ownership of all the things that they want? It's just another tentacle of the government hiding information. If there's no documented proof, they can tell you any history that they want, any empty history that they want. And if you don't go and check and just follow empty stories without actually going and looking for the sheet and proof, whose fault is it? Whose fault is it if a person chooses to believe the liars? Is it really the liars' fault? They're already evil. They already have the agenda. We already know the government is evil. But the people that follow Smithsonian Institute and then push it, whose fault is it that they don't do their own research? Or when they hear the truth, refuse to learn more or to grow on it? Whose fault is it? Is it the government's fault? Is it the government's responsibility to teach us this stuff? Of course not. They're hiding it from us. And all the politicians know this, at least at top levels. You don't think President Trump doesn't know about this stuff? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so I just wanted to make sure on the last video we were talking about the Library of Congress, and I said it was the museum that holds all America's history. But then it dawned on me, wait a minute, the Smithsonian is also America's History Museum that owns no sheet or record. And then, of course, we know HT is an abbreviation for Heard Test. And then if we go to S, the very first definition in the dictionary for S is Sabbath. I'm sure that's just a coincidence. So again, whose fault is it that we follow blind things like, let's say again, Q? When we blindly follow Q, Q talks only about politics. The good and the bad being the bad stuff and the good being that, oh, a man that will become your president will be great. Or is it just empty promises?